Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Learn from basic to advanced English. Trust me, if you skip this video, then definitely you will repent one day. Okay? The reason is all the words that are written on the board are related to medical science. Okay? I will tell you from what is the origin of these words, and by learning the root word of one single word, you will learn multiple words. Let's begin. The first word is obstetrician. Let me write it first. Obstetrician. Now there's a trick, my friends. And the trick is, if ICIAN, that is Asian, is added as a suffix in any word, then that means that the person aces that particular field, or the person is an expert in that field. If the word Asian, ICIAN, this is taken from Latin language and this means expert. Okay, let me give you examples that have example of the words that have Asian as a suffix. Physician, magician, electrician. See, all these words have Asian as a suffix, and this means that these people are expert in their fields. Okay, like physician is a doctor who looks if there is any physical ailment in your body. Magician who does magic tricks. Okay, he's an expert into doing magic tricks. Electrician is a person who who does all the electric chores. He's very good with electricity. Okay. In the same way, this word obstetrician, now coming to this word, this means midwife. Okay, this is someone who takes care of the woman who is in labor, who is in pain, and after the delivery of the child, takes care of the child as well. So obstetrician is simple meaning midwife. Okay, so with one word, with one root word, you have learned multiple words. Okay. Talking about second word, that is gynecologist. If you are watching my videos, I have broken this word. I have given the root word of this word, gynecologist. Gyne, Gynae, is again a Greek word, okay, and gyne means women. And any word that has logos into it, okay, then that means study. So gynecologist is someone who studies or who takes care, who does the medical healing of the women. Okay, if there is any problem that is related to women, then the women go to gynecologists. Okay. Talking about third word, which is pediatrician. Okay, the word is pediatrician. Now again, you can break this word. This word, particular word, has taken three root words. And what are those? Let's see. Let's break it into three. This has been taken from pedos. P-A-I-D-O-S. And pedos means children or child. Okay. Again, there is Asian. Just now I told you that any word was Asian, that means the person is an expert into that field. Okay, let me write it again. Asian, that means an expert. And there is one more word, that is Aitreia, I-A-T-R-E-I-A. Now this means medical healing. Okay, so pediatrician is somebody who does the medical healing of the child. Okay, now coming to number 4, dermatologist. 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 Now any word that has derma into it, D-E-R-M-A, that word has to do with the skin. The skin, it could be skin of an animal, it could be skin of a person, anything. Okay, derma means skin, because this is a root word again. Okay. So dermatologist is somebody who takes, if you have skin issues, even if you have hair issues, then also you go to a dermat. Let me give you examples with this word dermatologist. Let's see these words. Hypodermic. Okay, this is one word, hypodermic. Then there is epidermic or epidermis. Then there is taxidermist. Then there is one more word, pachyderm. If you are aware of these words, well and good, and if you are hearing it for the first time, let's decode these words and see they have DERM into it. So in every word we are talking about skin. There is definitely a reference of skin. And this trick is very much, helpful for the kids who are preparing for their IAS exams, who are preparing for the UPSC exams. What happens is that, there is a section, a good section in which the student has to, a word is given and 4 alternatives for multiple choice questions, the meaning of the word is given. If you are aware of the words, then it is well and good if you are aware of the meaning. But what if the word, you are not familiar with the word? Then in that case, this trick helps a lot. Because if you know that DERM is means skin, then somewhere or the other you will get an idea, okay, this thing is related to skin. And this will definitely help you in your MCQ. You will try to find out if there is any skin related thing written in your, out of the 4 options, if there is any option that has skin into it. Okay, let's begin. The first one is hypodermic. You can again break this word. Hypo means, what is hypo? Hypo is under or beneath. And by breaking the word, you will get under the skin. We use it for needles, hypodermic, the needles, they penetrate under the skin. So that is hypodermic. Talking about epidermis. Now what is epidermis? See, epidermis is epi. Again you can break this word epi. Hypo means under and epi means over the top, on the top or the upper part. Okay, epi means upper part or on the top. Fine. And again dermis, of course you have skin. So what does this mean, epidermis? Epidermis is the above layer. Epidermis is the above layer or the top layer of the skin. This layer is called epidermis, the top layer. Okay. Talking about taxidermist. Now what is taxidermist? See, taxidermist, there is a profession. There are people who work upon the skin of an animal to make it look lifelike. You must have seen in movies or there are people who like to keep the stags of the of the deer, and there are people who like to keep the skin of the tiger. So such people who mount the skin of an animal are called taxidermist. Okay, who mounts or who the skin of an animal to make it look live. That to make it in a way that you feel that okay, the animal or thing is life, has life into it. Okay, mount the skin of an animal. Okay. Next is pachyderm. Okay, although it is written as P-A-C-H-Y, but the pronunciation is pachyderm. P-A-K. Now CH will sound as K. Now what is pachyderm? Pachy means, again, if you look into this word, P-A-C-H, this means thick, mota. Okay, thick. So pachyderm is this word is used for animals who have thick skin, like that of elephant, hippopotamus and rhinoceros. Don't they have very thick skin? So for them, this word pachyderm is used. See, just by learning the root words, how you are, learning multiple words. Okay, you are kind of innovating multiple words. Okay, pachyderm, let me write it also. Pachy means, this means thick skin. Okay, pachy means thick and derm means skin. So animals like that of elephant and rhinoceros And there is hippopotamus also. Okay. I've written hippo. Alright. Next, your ophthalmologist. Next word we have ophthalmologist. Let's break this word. Just now I told you that any word that has logos into it, that means study. Opthal is eyes. So a person who studies the eyes, okay, who takes care of the eyes. And by take care, I mean to say that if you have any problem, you go to that particular doctor. All the terms, these are all doctors that are related to different parts of the body. Keep that in mind, okay? So ophthalmologist is somebody, if you have any issues with your eyes, you go to an ophthalmologist, okay? Opthos, that are eyes, and logos means study. I hope I am making my point clear, alright? This happens to be a number 5. Number 6 is orthopedist. Orthopedist. Now, I am going to tell you a very interesting fact about it. Let's break this word. Orthopedist. It has child also. Pedist. Although orthopedist in medical term, nowadays in modern terms, orthopedist is a doctor whom we go to when we have issues with the bones. You know, if there is any issue with the bones, with the tissues, if there is pain in the bones, then we go to an orthopedist. But the literal and the very ancient and previous meaning of the orthopedist was somebody who took care of the straightening of the child if the child had any deformity in its body. Okay? Orthopedist. See, you can break the word into two. Orthos, then pedos. Okay? Child, and this means straightening. I hope you remember that I have told you that with the passage of time, with the as we are moving ahead, there are many multiple words who have changed their meaning, in reference to the context. With the change in time, the meanings of the words have also changed. Okay, so earlier it meant somebody who looked after the children who had deformities, with the straightening of the body. But nowadays it means the person who takes care of the bones. If you have any problem, he does the medical healing with the bones. Okay. Next we have orthodontics. Orthodontics. Again, ortho. Now here you know that ortho means straightening. So orthodontics, automatically you'll get an idea. Okay, ortho means straightening of something is being done over here. But what are dontics? Okay, that I will tell you right now. You can break this word into orthos plus dontos. Yeah, dontos or dontics, whatever it is. This means straightening. Okay, and this means teeth. So if somebody has to make his teeth straight, he has any deformity, if the person has any deformity in his teeth, and then he will go to see an orthodontics. Okay. Next word we have cardiologist. Cardiologist. This is very simple, but I thought I should include it in because I will tell you the root word of it. This has been taken from the word cardia, which means heart. Okay, and again this word has logos into it, that means study. So somebody who treats the diseases that are related to heart is said to be a cardiologist. Okay, if anybody has heart issues, then the person will go and contact a cardiologist. Okay. Moving to neurologist. Neurologist. Again, you can break the word logos, neuro plus logos, neuron. Okay. The word would be something like this: neuron plus logos. Fine. Neurons, you know it, and logos is study. You see, somebody who does the study of neurons is said to be a neurologist. Okay. Pardon me, as I'm sweating very badly, I can't turn on my fan because it creates a hell lot of noise. and that creates problem in my making my videos. Okay, that's why I'm sweating. Then one more word we have with neurologists, that is neuro-osis. Now this word, what is osis? Osis means if a person has any deformity, any disease that is related to neurons. Any word that has osis, O-S-I-S, as a suffix in the end of the word, then that means the person is suffering from any disease. This means disease. This is a root word. Okay. So, disease of or acute neuros plus osis. That means disease, or I can write deformity. There is one more word which I am missing, that has algos. Yes, neuralgia. Neuralgia. Now, this word algia, what does this mean? This means acute pain. Any word that has algia as a suffix, then just get in mind, just keep that in mind that okay, pain has to be there. Okay. Now here it is neuralgia, that means neurons plus pain. Anybody who has pain, acute pain in the nerves, then that problem is called neuralgia. Okay. The last word is psychosis. Okay. Psychosis. P-S-Y-C-H-O-S-I-S. Now psychosis, just now I told you osis means disease or deformity, and psychic means mind, heart. Okay. So a person who has alignment issues, who has problems, the person who takes care of the people's heart and mind, and the person is suffering from any kind of mental disorder, or the person is into depression, then he is going to contact a psychiatrist. Okay. So psychosis is mind, heart plus disease or deformity. Okay. I hope you like the video, and I will try to make a short video in which it will be of around 30 to 40 seconds. What will I do is I will put all these root words, like logos, pados, dontics in that, and then together we will I will tell you the exact meaning of those words. Okay. Thank you for watching me.